Alright, so this is for cost accounting, and we're going to go through this problem. Let's get right into it. It says for A, what is the amount of direct materials used during the period? So, to find the direct materials used, we're going to take direct materials purchased and that is going to be for 150,000. And then we take beginning direct materials inventory. So right here. And then we add them together. So it's going to be 150,000 plus 40,000. But then we're going to take the ending direct materials inventory, which is right below it. And we're going to subtract that. So in other words, A is going to be 40,000 plus 150,000 minus 25,000. And that gives us a result of 165,000. So that's our answer for A. So now for number B, or letter B, what is the amount of cost of goods manufactured during the period? So, actually let's use a different color. Let's go like this one. Okay. So, first of all, we need to get direct labor. Cost of goods manufactured. So we're going to take 125,000. Then we need fixed manufacturing overhead. Right here. And that is 80,000. Then we're going to get variable manufacturing overhead. It's right here. So we're going to add that 80,000 as well. And then we need direct materials used, which we just calculated. So it's 165,000. How many zeros is that? 1, 2. All right, so that's there. Now we all add all that together. But let's get our beginning work in process inventory. So we're going to add that as well. But then we subtract the ending work in process inventory. And that would be 48,000. 48,000. And that's right here. So, if we add all that together and then subtract the 48,000, we get 457. That is our answer here. Okay, so that's that. So for C, we take our, let's actually change colors again. Yeah, pink is fine. All right. What is the amount of cost of goods sold during the period? So we need beginning finished goods inventory. And then we're going to take cost of goods manufactured that we calculated as 457,000. So, and then we have an ending finished goods inventory of 72,000. And we subtract that. And if you do the math there, it's 450,000. Okay, for D, what is the amount of net income? First off, we need to establish our gross profit. And I'll just put that in black over here. So, to establish your gross profit, we're going to take... Actually, no, let me put a different color. I'll make it like yellow. We're going to take revenue or sales. Okay. And our revenue is 700,000. So then we're going to take the cost of goods sold that we calculated here, which is 450,000. So if we do that math, we get... Well, I really shouldn't have put D right there. Hold on, let me erase this. This is not really part of D, but yeah, we need to know it to solve D. So 250,000. Okay, that is a gross. That's your gross profit. All right. So now we can solve D. And I'll expand the canvas a little bit. All right. So for D, we're going to take gross profit, 250. We calculated that right here. And we're going to take your variable selling and administrative expenses, which is right here. We're going to subtract 100,000. And your fixed selling and administrative expenses, which is right here. And that gives you the result of yeah, 80,000. Okay, so 80. Okay. color should we go? I guess dark blue. So, E. What is the total amount of prime cost? So you're going to take your direct labor. I hope that's not too dark. Is this too dark? Maybe. Your direct labor here. That's going to be 125,000. And you're going to take direct materials used. That is 165,000, which we calculated in A. Add those two together. Hold on. Let's go. And I need another color. I'll make it purple. Okay, so F. What is the amount of conversion cost? You take your direct labor, fixed manufacturing overhead, that's 80K. And your variable manufacturing overhead, $80K. Add all these together, you get 285. 285,000. This one was 290. And that is this assignment in a nutshell, and how to find the numbers here. Yeah, so hopefully this video didn't go too long.